Yeah, I don't like the EU overlay either. Okay. So, they first picked Karthus, and then they got Urgot and Braum. Braum seems pretty popular now. I don't think Braum is that good against Karthus, though. Provides no shields. Doesn't seem the greatest to me. I do think Braum is good, though. Like, Braum Triss is a strong lane. So they picked Urgot, Braum, and then the other team picked Scion and Ezreal. SK Gaming's team comp's actually really AP heavy, too. And they pick Corki into Syndra. Corki can go Maul. Kassadin? I think Kassadin's fine here. Were people like flaming them about this draft? I remember seeing on Twitter something people flaming them about this draft. Oh, look at this draft. This draft seems fine. Like, let's see what they have: scaling lane bottom versus scaling lane bottom. They have Fnatic has priority top versus scaling, and then mid is like scaling, but Kassadin does fine against Syndra, and then Karthus can't even pressure Kassadin ever. I think the Lee Sin pick's kind of whatever, but they needed something to help get them out of early game, probably. They probably could have picked something to pressure the Karthus more, though. But, I mean, I think Broxah just likes Lee Sin, right? I would rather have, like, a, Well, Lee Sin's fine. I mean, you can pick whatever jungle with this team comp. I think all completely fine. Yeah, why did people... I don't know why Fnatic got flamed for this draft. I think every pick on this draft is completely fine. Outside of maybe giving up Karthus, but a lot of teams don't care about that. So, I don't know. Seems kind of weird. I think the draft is fine. Okay. Level 1 star, do nothing. You know he started blue. I would have liked to have seen Broxah punish this Karthus path. Although they don't really know for a fact if he's starting blue, so it's difficult to ascertain that. Damn, dude, the ULCS map is so fucking small. What the... Wait, this broadcast is like... How can anybody see that map? Is this a map for ants? What? This is... Hold on a second before we get more into the... I want to compare this VOD thing side by side to an NALCS map. I gotta see like how much of a difference this is. So this is the EU map. Huh, is it that much different? Or is it just the overlay that's cutting it? Wait, no, it's definitely different. Yeah, this is definitely bigger. Anyways. Karthus comes over here and invades him on the Raptors, though. Huh. How interesting. It's interesting. The Karthus invades him. Not really much Lee Sin can do there. They have no pressure mids. The Karthus gets to do whatever he wants to do, to be honest. Okay. Do you know what would have been a baller pick from Broxah this game? A fucking Ivern. I think Ivern's great into Karthus. Because you get redemption, and you your first item is an MR item, and you can shield people that are low from the ultimate. That would have been a baller pick with this team comp. It's actually really good with Kassadin and Urgot and Trist, all those champions too. Oh, Ivern was banned, was it? No, it was. Because they could have moved. Okay. Did they knew, man? They knew. They're like, we got to get this fucking Ivern out of here. Because if they picked Ivern here, they could have probably picked like Rengar or some crazy shit. Okay. They know, man. They know about it. Alright, so pretty much both these junglers are just farming it out. It's hard to make plays in either. I mean, they're just both farming. This is exactly what... You look at him, how he's leeching the XP. You see that shit? He didn't last hit it because he didn't want to show where he was, so he sat there in the corner and leeched it. So it's interesting. He actually skipped Wolves to come down here and contest the Scuttle. And the only reason he can do this is because he has mid-prio, because Kassadin backed, and they have Syndra pressure, so... This is kind of shit. Like, you're playing Lee Sin and you're getting pushed around the map because your mid pressure is so different. I'd like to have seen maybe a different mid pick here, but it was an interesting TP. That was a great TP by Weepo, actually. But how do they even get into this situation? Oh, he's greeting Kleptoprocs. Should be a caster, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I have the voice for it. You know what happened here? He tried to greed the Kleptoproc. So you see how he missed that Q? So if you miss the Q, you still can get 2 autos where you can get Klepto stacks. So you see how he goes to the second auto after that? So he got the first one. He's just greeting Kleptoprocs. You see how he got the slide bag, the bag of gold? You got that bag-a-roni of gold, man. Damn, isn't that funny? They got double killed over a bag of gold. Even if they have Thresh Hook, they still die. If they have Lee Sin and Urgot there. You get Dragon off of that too. Wait, how did Fnatic lose this game? They just neutralized the bot lane. Kassadin is not that much down. Yeah, they're doing fine. I mean, the bag golds are valuable, but I guess they didn't expect the TP. If it was just Lee Sin, then I'm pretty sure Ezreal could flash away and they'd be good. But the real issue in this situation was the Thresh positioning. So if you look where Thresh is. So when Thresh walks this close, like Thresh, see how like short his lantern was? Well, if he's going to be doing that aggressive shit, he needs to be back in a position where he can do a good lantern, where you can pull him back all the way. He was moving up to where he could flay him if he jumped in, but that's actually not the correct play. It's better just to be ready with the lantern. Okay, yeah, like Fnatic looks like they're in a great spot. I mean, they're equal gold with lanes that scale really well. Karthus hasn't really done anything. He's been farming. They have Ocean Drake too, which is really great. It's all like looking good, man. How did they lose this game? They even have good champions against Karthus. Like Urgot has W shield, Lee Sin has shield, Kassadin has Q shield. I'm sure Braum's gonna get a locket and a Knight's Vow. Why did they get invaded here? They're still pressured bottom even though they double kill bottom. Is that off of base timing or just because it's Ezreal? Why can't they push bottom? So Braum goes to get vision. They have summoners. Is it just because the Sheen? They do have Karthus ult, so they have to worry about that. They can't really fight TP2 because of Karthus ult. Braum is also useless as fuck until he's like 6 in this lane. And they use Syndra Pressure to take this buff. Well, I mean, SK is making good use of their Syndra Pressure, I'll say that. But I don't know, Cassidy has pretty close to the same CS as Syndra. He's only like 15 down. That's like pretty reasonable in this lane. He's farming just fine. Top is down some CS, but he has a kill, so that makes up for it. Oh, yeah, and then jungler solo kills too. Rox actually played that poorly. See how he like went in and he missed the Q? He should have just ward hop then Q. Yeah, he actually played that poorly. Maybe he was trying to predict flash or some shit. I don't know. That's what it looks like he was trying to do. Was he trying to predict flash? Oh, so no, the guy flashed. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't see the guy flash so fast. He played it the right way. Yeah, because he flashed immediately and then he queued. He played it properly. Now his bot lane has to be really scared, or their bot lane. Smart that he's just basing in this bush, because he cleared it with the sweeping plant earlier. And their bot lane's going to be pressured until they see him on the map again. So it's smart of him to do that. It just creates so much pressure. See how their bot lane had to base? Their bot lane was under so much pressure from the Lee Sin being there that they're just lane swapping. But I think lane swapping against a Tristana is some int shit. Like, imagine if their bot lane didn't recall here. Tristana would actually just take the turret straight up, because Tristana destroys turrets. I don't know. Huh. And then they go and match the lanes, too. Am I uploading this to YouTube? Yeah, I'll upload this to YouTube. Huh. I don't know, man. Like, so like what they're worried about is if their enemy, so basically the enemy bot lane will have a recall timing, right? They don't want to get stuck in the lane with the recall timing, but the thing is you have 5 plates to 3. Ezreal's actually not the best person for taking turrets unless you can get the wave fully pushed. And Ezreal doesn't even push waves that fast. So let's say hypothetically here that they stayed here and greeted out this wave. They have so much vision, it's insane. So they would push this wave in. Yeah, they'd be hitting this, so they'd insta-kill the wave. And then they would just take the turret there. And then, like, if Ezreal does show up, you just run all the way back to turret, recall, probably lose half a wave and a plate. And some tempo, but I think that's fine. I don't think that they should have recalled there. That's odd. Now they're waiting in the bush. Yeah, it's very weird. Tristana's gotten more help than the other lanes, but the amount of pressure that they're putting out is kind of weird. This is good. Like, look how fast they kill the turret. And this is just with a Zeal worth of more items than they had before. And Zeal's not exactly the best thing for taking turrets. Like, they destroyed that fucking turret. They took 2 plates off instantly. Jesus. They stopped the Herald, that's good. Just can probably goon him here if he shoots him. Nope. Gotta put the sums out though, that's big. They should be able to get top turret off that. They're gonna lose Ocean Drake. I don't know. I think Reckless is playing Reckless whatever is playing this game pretty poorly. Because they were getting pressured in lane while even having Ocean Drake. That should never happen. Like, they weren't pushing their lane out or anything. They let the Ezreal lane do whatever it wanted to do. I think you should make a lane volatile if you have Ocean Drake. But I mean, they still have a lead. Oh, what is that by Buipo? I mean, I know people are coming, but... So what information do they have? They know Ezreal's top. He knows he has to get back and catch that top wave also, or else he'll have to use his TP. I understand what he's looking for there, but... Yeah, they're looking to, like, come down here and fight. You can see, like, Caston. They know this fight's gonna happen. But... I don't know. Just seems unnecessary. Just seems like an unnecessary play, that's all. Because, like, now look, you're down... Let's say, hypothetically, that you do kill, like, one person, or maybe even two at best. Then you're going to lose top turret and 2 waves top, which is actually worth the same amount of gold, if not more. Because you're losing experience on this, too. So let's say that, like, when they're doing this, because they see Ezreal, right? They know Ezreal's pushing. He was actually starting his recall, too. So when he got his recall canceled, like, he needs to not do this. He needs to just walk away. You can walk away now, and then, like, he has to make it to top to catch the turret. So this is just stupid by Buipo. Even if people are calling him for the play. Yeah. Which is really bad that this happened. Did he start his port in front of the Scion? I mean, he greeted his back too. He should have backed, like, behind the turret. So he would have been top in time. Then the Tristan and the Braum would show up and they'd be able to push this bot lane in really hard. And then Urgot would catch top wave. And then they could use that bot pressure to probably, like, take over bot side jungle. Just seems kind of weird. That was, like, bad play by Buipo. Buipo. We've seen this like 3 times. Look at him, dude. He's just like, ah, shit, son. I done fucked up. Buipo done bad. Okay, so how does... Fnatic's basically playing for Caston level 16 and Tristan at IE power spike. Right now, Ezreal's very strong. He's about to have his mana mute completed. I don't even think that... I think keeping Caston in mid at this point is kind of dangerous, too. It's 16 minutes into the game. And they... I mean, it's okay to match. Caston can't hold Ezreal. And then Tristan and Braum can't pressure Syndra either. But this situation actually, if you think about it, got created by the Urgot. So, like, look at that, what this Urgot death actually did. So it created a situation where Urgot has to be pushed in by Ezreal. Ezreal can TP into mid if they decide to fight for it. And then this actually creates this whole situation. Because bot wave would also be in a lot better situation too. Oh, this is just going to go through this again. So, yeah. Well, actually, Buipo did a random roam. I don't like this roam he did here. It looked like he went to mid to try to look for a pick here. What could he have done with his time instead? Lee Sin's not on his side of the map. This roam is actually okay. Do they know where Karthus is? This is an okay look, I think. He can stay mid here. And then he's going to lose a pressure timing because of that. That's just because of Kassadin. Huh. Okay. So what can they do with this pressure timing? They have 4 people that are going to come mid. They can't siege into Syndra either. Just seems really hard for Fnatic to pressure anywhere. I think that they should put Kassadin in the side lane now. There's no mid lane turret. They need to create a situation where people can dive Syndra or like kick her out of the turret of Lee Sin. After this turret goes down, they need to put the duo mid. Caston needs to go side lane and get solo experience so he can hit 16. Okay, so that's what they're doing. I don't know, this doesn't seem that bad from Fnatic so far. A couple odd mistakes, but I don't know. They should be able to win with this team comp. And Karthus is pretty fed, but he's not like insanely fed. So now they need to use Kassadin as the lane that they trail. They'll probably have Sion match the Kassadin and then Syndra catch the dead waves. The Tristana will never be able to pressure mid until Tristana is like really fucking stacked. Just because Ezreal can always Q farm. So they're using Ezreal in side lane. This seems really weird that, yeah. Should Sion be able to hold I guess Kassadin is just weak as balls. I think they're late moving on this. So what is Lee Sin doing here? So Lee Sin, it's like, can they do Baron? Yes, they can do Baron because they have Karthus. Karthus is Baron very fast. And they need to get this vision too. So how can they create a situation where they can get control of the map? Like, if you look, basically, they can't walk into this combo of the 4 or else they're going to get shit on. Is the cast build too slow? Oh, a lot of Kassadins build that build. It's like pretty normal. Some people don't go Roa though. This is correct. They should be trying to goon the Syndra in these situations. So this is correct by them. This is good by Reckless here. Like, that's how you have to play these champions. You have to like try to goon people. This is good by Reckless. It's putting pressure. Because they lost control of top side, so they need to control bot side. I mean, you're playing Kassadin, man. This shit's gonna be slow no matter what. It's like, if you playing Kassadin and trying to make Kassadin fast, I got news for you, friend. That champion don't work that way. Okay. So they're just sieging on them. It's so hard for them to deal with this siege. I think if you pick Kassadin, you need a better wave clear ADC than Tristana, but it's whatever. But what wave clear ADCs were left for them to pick? Sivir was banned. They picked Ezreal. There's really not that many wave clear ADCs that aren't like heavy scaling at this point. Maybe the Kassadin pick was boosted. It's very difficult to play 1-3-1 without wave clear. Caitlyn? I think Caitlyn's so fucking bad. I mean, they could have picked Caitlyn, but... Jinx is too much scaling. Okay. I mean, Kassadin's almost 16, man. Just needs 2 more levels. What did they do here instead of contesting this Infernal Drake? So they just can't... I don't think there's any way they can fight them right now. Like, Syndra is hardcore power spiking. Ezreal has... He's power spiking like crazy. And then... Kassadin countered by Karthus hitting 16? Not really. I think Kassadin's good against Karthus. You have Q, Magic Shield, and you build tanky too. You have Roa and Seraph Shield. It's generally pretty hard for Karthus to one-shot Kassadin, especially with the items that the Karthus has. Could they have pressure Baron from this point? They know they're down tempo from doing that dragon. What does he buy? He buys the Zeal item? Couldn't they have like made a trade play here? Do they have enough damage to burn at this point? It would take them quite a while. I don't think they could do it in time. It'd be kind of hard. Israel has TP too. They could have looked for a pick. They basically just gave up the Infernal Drake for nothing and took nothing out of it. And they lost their... Okay, so then this is the tempo that they should have had. So what do they do with this tempo window? So basically, they just give them Infernal Drake for free and then do nothing for 2 minutes. I don't like that. I think that they're too weak to start the Baron outright, but I think that they could have maybe pressured in top more, but then they have no wards. It just seems like a really weird strategy. They have to wait till Kassadin 16, which is... I don't know, Sion just looks like he's holding Kassadin forever. Oh, this is a tough situation. They can't even walk into they can't even walk into contest this Baron. Yeah, I just think the real problem here in this draft is that they just don't have a way of contesting mid without hard engaging. And then Kassadin is just actually fucking worthless here. Like, how do they contest? How do they ever do anything mid with Tristana Lee? I mean, they have to like flank or some shit, right? Is there ever a time when they could get a Lee Sin flank and kick the Syndra out? And they can't really make a pick because the Sion can just walk into the Baron pit for free. I think Galio sucks now. It's just a really hard situation, man. Seems hard. Like, if you look, Tristana's just clearing this. And then... I don't know, Kassadin's 15. He doesn't want to fight. They'd all just get blown the fuck up. I mean, they have some hard CC. Jesus. I don't know, man. This game seems weird. Just seems like no lane can pressure the enemy team. I mean, 1 or 2 autos from killing Syndra, it's still like... Let's say you kill Syndra. You just jump to their team and you're just getting shit on. I don't think Kassadin... First of all, I don't think Kassadin should be splitting once they lose full control of Baron. So, like, let's say from this position. So right now, he needs to start walking up. Because, like, he's thinking, like, alright, well, I'm just gonna... This is smart by SK to start the Baron here. By the time he TP's in, it's already so late. I don't know, man. This game just seems really fucking hard for Fnatic to play. There's a couple, like, tempo mistakes they made. But I just don't... I don't see how they win with this team comp, to be honest. It seems so fucking hard. Like, how do they do it? It seems damn near impossible. Well, this game's over.